Hello, and unfortunately, this month's been a bit of a quiet month. I have been sick this month, so I have not been able to really go anywhere or post anything. That's why I'm also wearing this hat, just to keep my head warm, because I've also lost my voice for a good period of time this month, and I've just now regained it as of yesterday. So what is it that you've caught me doing today? Well, I've already installed it, so I won't be showing you how I have installed it, but I'm portionally having to take it apart. Is my roof rack, because we all know from my mountain bike video that my storing the bike in the Mini now is becoming quite a hassle, and I'm trying to get this off, which this little Allen key is driving me nuts. So how have I installed it incorrectly? Well, there's a little insert. Yes. There's a little insert underneath that I didn't fill in with a little plastic slide guard thing. This piece right here, it cuts to fit on these roof racks, and it goes right underneath here. Because like this piece, which you can see right here, it covers the extra gap if your roof was smaller. And I have not done that here. And as a result of that, I've noticed when I've gone faster than 28 miles per hour, I can hear my roof rack whistling. So hopefully that'll be the fix for that. But this is just a cheap roof rack. If you too have a Mini One or a Mini, because this will fit on the Cooper too. And that's the brand of roof rack, the Menabo. It's French, supposedly, I think. I don't know. I don't know if it means anything. I just think it's just the brand name of what it is. But seems like a good roof rack so far. I haven't really been able to put anything on it yet, because I have to buy the system in which will at least keep the bike on, and I just haven't been feeling well. But it fits in well enough. As you can see, the metal clips just slide into here, go up here, and there's a rubber pad there that I insert onto this plastic foot that connects onto this piece here, and it just gets held in place with a nut on the other sides, and that, and then I slide this bar through here. Actually, the first thing you do is slide this bar onto here, because there's two nuts down here that you tighten with the Allen key, and then you do all that. So about my contents, I think unfortunately now with my videos, I'm gonna be slowing down. It won't be forever, only because I need more hours at work. And with winter coming, I don't see myself doing much outside anyway, even though it's not incredibly harsh here in the winter. But I still plan on bringing more mountain bike videos, of course, as you can see, since I've invested in this thing here. I also want to do some camping and more hiking videos, so there will be more stuff, just bear with me. So I've had to take more of this apart than I thought I would, but like I was pointing earlier, this gap needs to be filled because I'm hearing whistling over 28 miles per hour. I think the back's alright. I think most of what I'm hearing has to be this. If it isn't this and I still have it, I'm still probably going to keep these on. I already know how much I probably need to cut off, so I'll probably just go from the same amount that I cut off on the other side, because the roof does look a little bit more square, even though I'm sure it's more narrow by the doorways. Then I like. Oh, I also gotta take this plastic clip off. I'll show you here. As you can still hear, my voice is still struggling a bit. Okay, I think that's close enough now, so this cap should just gently pry off there. Then this comes off. Yeah, and that's the pad and the system there that holds it in. Okay, now for cutting this thing. When we did it, it was right at 14. And there's little marks on this. So we'll just cut it at 14. Not the straightest of all cut marks, but as you can see there, that should work, I hope. Let me just quick look on the other side and make sure I'm right. Yep, that's cut at 14 mark. And then this just slides into there. And this. And hopefully that resolves my problem. It should. I know I've had comments on my mountain bike video, and I have invested in a pair of gloves, which I've already used once for meeting a group and riding. So they're already a bit muddy and dirty. I gotta clean them. I did that earlier this month, but I didn't make a video off it because I was in a group. If I ride in a group, I typically just want to enjoy it and not try to make a thing out of it. Hello. Trying to make sure this is straight. Looks like I've tightened it a little bit more to one side than the other. There were probably better racks I could have gotten, but for the price, I couldn't. I just had to give it a try for the price that this was. You can get them on eBay for a little under £70, and on Amazon for a little under 100. I do want to thank people for subscribing, friends and family. Especially since I just started this year. It means a lot, so thank you. Just wish I wasn't sick. Okay, and then this cap goes back on. Like so. When I put something into the cap on the trail system, you rotate this piece and then you can slide off this rubber seal. So when you put some things that you install on, can bite onto the track that goes into this. So I mean, it's not much different than a more expensive roof rack system. Okay, that's it for this side. So I'll just get the other side done myself here. So I did have to retrace my steps again a bit here, only because I put the insert in correctly. The number 1 should be down here, and then where I cut should be covered up by that. When I showed you a moment ago, that had a gap there, but now it's completely smooth. So, well, not completely smooth, but no gap. So, other oops, but quick fix. So, okay, so I've just about finished this here now. I got it on. I've loosely tightened one side and make sure I've got it right where I want it. And then what I do is just loosely fit the other side and just kind of measure it out a bit, but I've already completely tightened it up here. Every time I shake my Mini, my little dash cam here goes off. It's significantly a different method than what I'm used to when I had my Chevy Silverado in the States with my toolbox that I had. I just had the Huel is the name of the company, but you can get these adapters that fit on the fork of your bike when you take your tire off, and a quick release system. And I had them drilled into the toolbox at a good enough distance either side, so when I put the bikes on either side, 2 bikes, the handlebars weren't touching, and that was it. I didn't really need to secure them to my bed. The bed itself kind of had little grooves in it, so the tires kind of fell into that, and they didn't really move. But now here I am planning to strap a bike onto the roof of a Mini One. So gone from Silverado in the States to Mini One here in Wales. But yeah, I just got these plastic clips to put back on now. I would recommend, if you're ever going to install one of these roof racks though, to have an old towel or a cloth, because you can see I've just been putting stuff on top of my roof because I don't care, because my car is already scratched up anyway, so I'm not too greatly worried, because cosmetically it's got scratches and nicks and dents on it anyway from before I even had it. But this will do. This will at least work for me until I get my van. I'm thinking next year I'll get a van. But for the time being, for all my little adventures and my plans that I have to do, and as you can see, that just fits on like that. For all the adventures and plans that I have, the Mini should work perfectly fine for what I plan on doing. But like I've been saying, I will bring you more content. It's just going to be a little slower now. Next year, things will probably speed back up again a bit with the weather. But weather's not going to be too bad over here as compared to what I'm used to, it seems. So, okay, and that's finished. That is the roof rack install. This one has a bit of a lean, which I think I'll fix later. At least I feel it has a bit of a lean to it. But yeah, there it all is. That should hold my mountain bike and probably a roof box at some point if I do go camping. And make some pretty good videos in the future here. But unfortunately, like I've said, this month has just been a struggle with being sick, and can't make a video if I can't talk. As you can see behind me, as I've been working, double rainbow. See the first one up there, the other one right there. It's just started to rain. Little rain cloud that went over. Yeah. Yeah, it's just starting to lightly sprinkle, but all that rain brought those two rainbows.